Hey everybody, it's Joanne B, and I'm here today to show you a little bit about my bows. I get emails about them all the time, so I decided rather than doing a picture tutorial, I would film something for you. So this is kind of my signature bow, minus the button and twine, but you'll see they have kind of a lot of floof to them, and I'm going to show you how I do it. To start, just wrap it around my card base. I will admit, I use kind of a sickening amount of ribbon, but I think it looks nice. So here you go. I'm just going to take one piece in each hand and I'm just going to wrap it under. My husband thinks it's kind of funny because it's kind of like tying a shoe, and it is. So right now I have one up and one down, and now I'm going to switch hands. I'm going to use my other hand to pick back up that and make my first bunny ear. And he's right, it's just like shoes. You're going to come around and tuck it back through and pull tightly. Now that does not look at all impressive, but here's what I'm going to do to fix it. I literally stick my thumb inside that little, see how my thumb's in that little notch? So I stick it in there and pull tightly. And now you can play with it. And I always tighten it right around my thumbs. You want to make sure that everything's nice and flat, and then I start fixing my edges. See, it's not perfect right off the bat. You got to play with it. So I pull this one down, and as I'm tightening, I pull it around my thumb and then back. And same for this one. I'm going to go around my thumb and see, floof them up a little, and there's your bow. The beauty of it is you can slide your bow to the side or slide it back. I always leave enough play in mine that I can kind of move it to where I want. Now I'm going to place my image. So see, I can still slide that bow back. And you can tuck one tail up and one tail down. Now I can tuck my image right in place. And here's my bow. Now, it wouldn't be a bow if I didn't add some twine. What I like to do is I double it up and you roll that so it's a nice little point. And I go down through one hole. You can stick it on with a glue dot, but I think it's a lot better if you actually tie it onto your project, and then you know it's not going to go wandering. Lots of times my cards will sit on my shelf for a while before I actually send them to anybody, so this way I know that this adhesive isn't going to loosen and my button will stay tied. So you can see I've gone straight around my bow, and I'm going to tighten up the twine, and same deal, tie a quick little bowie in your twine. Quick snip. The beauty is now you can play with your bow a little bit more, tighten those edges up, because since you have your button tied right around it, your bow isn't going to wander. Taking your scissors, hold tightly. When you cut, you want to cut way as far on the inside. I think I just bumped the camera. You want to cut as far on the inside of your scissors as possible. That's where it's the sharpest. And there you have a nice Buttony bow. Thanks so much for stopping by today to see my Buttony bow tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Thanks!